We are live. Hello and welcome to Start You Up, the 45-minute segment where we are going to re-energize our bodies, we're going to reinvigorate our minds, and we're going to reconnect with our souls. Welcome, welcome, wherever you are, whatever time of day. I just want you to take a deep breath and enjoy this fantastic morning. It's been really fall around here, so this may be the last day I get to be in the park. The weathers have been chilly, the rains have been crazy, but I wanted to share this beautiful, beautiful morning with you. I could just sit here and soak it all up. Take a deep breath. Thank yourself for being here. Feel your energy coming through your body. And pick your intention for this morning. My intention is to be filled with joy and to share that joy and that I saw this really cute tote bag, and it said, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So I think that's a great way to start our morning, to leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Get that energy. Oh, yeah, open up your chest, and I want you to feel your spine activated, feel your feet grounded, and think about your intention. It's so magical when you put intention into either projects or your day or even your intention for the week. And let's just take it around and open it up. Feel good as you rotate through. And then just take it back down into your hips as you're rotating. Feel through it. Now we're going to go into the energy zesting part. So we're going to absolutely take it across your body, and you're just realigning and connecting that energy in your body. Which also brings me to the fact that we need to make sure that we're getting enough fluid, water. Our bodies are 99.0000, like 5 O's and then a 6 water. Okay? Now take it up. So, water is our conduit for our energy. So, we don't have enough water, nothing functions. And I mean, nothing. You wonder why people end up in the hospital for dehydration. Well, because your system, it's like you have an on-off button and the off button was hit. So make sure that you're doing that hydration thing. And we're just going to connect that energy all together. I want a big inhale up, exhale through. Start feeling that energy flowing through your body, like a little current got switched on. I'm just absorbing this vitamin D galore. I'm on an airplane this week for many hours, and I'm going to Australia where the weather has been unusually cold. So I will actually be packing my winter coat with me and my little hat. So it'll be interesting to see how that ends up right here between your eyes. Focus that intention with your breath. And to your heart. Open that chest up. There. And right across. Feel that's where your power chakra is. That's where your energy kind of comes from, in the root chakra. You can feel your whole core right just above it, right in here. So all together, just take a deep breathe. Take a breath and feel into it. Oh, just a glorious, glorious experience we're having here. So thankful. Now we're going to do a little tapping. So we're going to start right underneath the eye. You want to open it up. There is no wrong way to tap. It's just releasing your energy. Everybody waking up, having a good time. Into the collarbone, right there. You want to feel it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now I want you to go right to the sternum. This activates that white blood count, white cells, particularly if you're feeling like a little under the weather, a little scruffy or whatever. Work on this, breathe into it, the intention that you're getting your immune system all activated and happy cells. See happy white blood cells dancing around. And that's a really good way then to like boost that immune system. All right, right there, the top rib. Oftentimes, if this feels at all sore, is you're storing funky energy in there, which would be less than special. So you want to, that funky energy, you want to release it a little bit. Yeah. Everybody's enjoying their beautiful walks this morning. Yeah. And then you can go ahead and do a little tapping, and you can do it both sides. One side, just where your lymphs are. But then what you want to do is you want to take it. You want to take it down, and then you want to take it up. And then switch sides. You want to take it down, and then you want to bring it up. Now take a nice deep breath, big deep breath in, and we're going to go over and we're going to pull the energy from our heels, bring it up, and exhale down. Feel that core, bring it up, exhale down. One more, bring it up, exhale down. Now just think about pulling it all together, locking it in, and now you've got to do the shimmy. Now, another thing I want to share, when you wake up in the morning, if you're feeling like your body is a little bit achy or not awake, is if you do a little bit of this, and you can tap, you're going to find that all of a sudden it's like, hi, my body is waking up. Well, you're getting the blood flow, you're getting the oxygen, you're getting everything, because when you sleep, it all kind of like compacts, so you're just getting it all back in. So the other thing is, before you leave your home in the morning, you got to do a little dance, because it makes the world look a whole lot better. Now, nice deep breath. Let's just rotate those shoulders. Wow, we've got a full moon coming. We've got the equinox. A lot of things happening this week. It's another big full moon. So let's drop your head and feel it opening up. So try not to have your shoulders pulling up into your ears, but rather relax them as we open up our neck. Feel your feet balance. And take it back. Open it up. And you can just let your jaw drop. Take both arms up. You're going to tuck your left behind your back. The right's going to go on your head. And I want you to tilt it at an angle. So not just to the shoulder, but an angle and down. You want to open it up. You're opening up your neck through your shoulder blade and all the way down. Good time to start feeling your feet and your core. Breathe into it. Really feel it through all the way down. And now if you're going to release that hand, push it down even further. So you want to push your left hand away. Yeah. Deep breath. Shake it out. Have the lap right behind you as you take your head to the left. So we are here on the Willamette River in Oregon, a beautiful place called Foothills Park, one of my favorite places. Okay, let's go ahead and push that right hand down and away from our body. Take it out. Say hello to the rooster that lives across the river. Inhale. All right. Clasp your hands behind you and you're going to push them straight down. But what I want you to think about doing is taking your shoulder blades. And so we're here in this non-elegant motion. And you want to bring it back. So you want to take your shoulder blades down and together. And that will naturally align your spine and your breath column. So just think about that throughout your day, squeezing your shoulder blades together and then pressing them down. And that will get your posture realigned, particularly if you've been, I don't know, I'm sure nobody sits in front of their computer for hours on end. And if you're like me and you decide not to sit at the desk, but to sit in your comfy chair with your laptop, yes, not the best practice. And now ask yourself, how many of you have been doing legs up the wall? Because I will tell you, go ahead and work through your toes, your feet, your footsies. I've been doing that for a number of years, like always. And then I took a little break. And about, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I looked in the mirror and said, so like what, like why was that? And it was funny, as soon as I went back to doing my legs up the wall, it's as if my system just decided to operate better. It was kind of an interesting observation. And I share that with you because, you know, I'm a human, in case you didn't notice. And I learn from the things I do or don't do. And it really is a practice that has, I think, maybe also kept me aware of my body and connected with it. That's not the necessary reason for doing legs up the wall, but certainly an extra nice benefit. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do reverse prayer. Once again, shoulder blades together and down. And then it matters not how far you get up, how far you slide your arms up, but practicing this regularly, really good range of motion in your shoulders, good way to actually feel your core, really understand that your core is there. And if you want to activate your core at any time, what we'll do is, I'll just go ahead and do it right now. You're going to exhale, you're going to inhale through your nose, and you're going to take 3 big exhales through your mouth. So let's try it. Inhale up. You see where you are right now with your core? You can feel it all the way around. That's activating your whole core. We spend much of our time just activating the front, but not all 4 layers. So anytime you're going to be working core, or if your balance is off, inhale through that nose, big one, and feel the air go all the way around, and then 3 big sharp, and guess what? You feel your butt tighten up, your legs tighten, all. So remember, that's the big one in, 3 fast out the mouth. And that will get that core engaged. So try that. Try that trick this week. Often. Try that often. Go ahead, work with your feet and your balance. So they have these 2 fake coyotes out here that are supposed to scare off the geese. It's kind of funny as you watch people walking their dogs with these coyotes. I mean, fake coyotes. Okay, go ahead. Exhale with a release. And guess what? One to the other. One up, one back. and see if the two ever meet. They're destined to meet, but the question is when. Remembering, remembering, the more we do this, the better our range of motion, the better our flexibility. And I am convinced that if everybody stretched every day, focused on some good conscious breathing, and took a walk, this world would be a much better place. And the humans on this world would feel a whole lot better. Now that's my threefer. Conscious breathing, stretching, walking. The three essentials. The three essentials. Exhale, shake it out. I know I was at the beach last week. You all might have caught my little attempt at going live, but there was no internet and no cell service to be found. But did a lot of walking down there, and oh, that always just really invigorates my human, my happy place. And I was really pleased to be able to get down there for a couple days and take advantage of. Actually, I had sun on the Oregon coast, which was just a little slice of special. And while we're here, we're going to now switch it up. How about the other side? Find those fingers if you can. Otherwise, just working towards baby steps. But if you don't do it, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get more fluid. And just breathe into that. I feel like I should be dancing right now. There isn't any music, but there's always music in my heart. Always, always. Take a deep breath, and we're going to scoop through. So you want to push through those shoulders, open up those shoulder blades, and then you want to pull your belly button back to your spine, and you want to scoop, big scoop, and you can drop your head. Now try it, elongate a little bit more out of those shoulder blades. And breathe. Bring it up. And I want you to arch just a little bit, but first lengthen it and then take it back. Pulling up and out of your legs. Inhale. And we're going to go ahead and take it right into a little bend. So you want to put your knee in alignment with your ankle. Tighten this side up. Your left foot's coming towards, right's out. And I want you to think of sitting down, not out. But then I just want you to let that energy just flow through your fingertips. I'm just watching the river, having a peaceful. I just love when you get the reflections at this time of the morning of all the trees in the river. It's so beautiful. And see if you can go a little bit more into that inner thigh, that adductor, feeling also in your quads. And we're just going to tilt. Go ahead and relax your arm onto your thigh if you are so inclined. Look up at your hand if you can. And feel that balance. It's not only a stretch, it's a balance. And you can slide down your leg if you want to. But you might just be happy right here. The idea is to be into the stretch and really appreciate it, not to be stressing and anxious about how far you're going to stretch, because your body doesn't really need that. Inhale. Exhale, and easily just shake them down. Get in alignment. Feel that line up with your leg. And then just float them out. Lovely. absolutely delightful. Mm. Try and go a little bit further down into that leg, feeling that inner thigh, and take a deep breath. You want to look up at your hand and into that lunge. Feeling your core engaged. Inhale, exhale. Shake it out. We're nice and wide here in our second. Take a deep breath. And we're just going to fold to the squat. And go ahead and tuck under to the extent you can. Release that low back. Open up your feet. And then there's that oxygen component. That breathing, which we want to do right here. And feel it. You want to put your weight evenly across your feet. You know, you don't want to try not to roll in or out. It's really easy to do either one of those depending on how your feet are connected and how you're used to walking. So just feel them. Be kind to them. Take a deep breath and we're just going to tilt over, keeping our knees a little soft. We're going to go right into the hamstring and releasing that low back. Let the gravity do its thing. So much better to stretch a tight hamstring from standing because the gravity helps release it. Much more effective than on the ground. And you can straighten your legs to the extent that it feels good. Remember, you want to put your energy. Try that again, Gina. Put your attention where you want your energy to flow. So your focus is going to go on those hamstrings. You want to feel that energy flowing up and down. Mine are really tight today. Imagine that. I had a lot of physical activity this week. All good. But a lot of it. Now, I'm crisscrossing my arms right here, and what that's doing is opening up my upper back between those shoulder blades, releasing that. Let's take a deep breath and go back into the squat. Yes, you can pray here if you need to. Feels so good. It's almost warm enough to take my jacket off. Wow. Spectacular. So glad I ventured out this cool morning. Okay, go ahead. And back into those hamstrings. Yes. Can we adjust your arms to open up that upper back? One more time into the squat. Push through. And I think we can just go from here to the ground. Soft on your knees. Take it right to your back. I'm going to switch around so I don't have the sun in my eyes. And roll it on down. And I want you to take a deep breath. Now release that oxygen. Push your low back into the mat. And I want you to focus on pulling your toes up and digging your ankles down. which is going to activate the legs as we go up into the bridge, okay? So you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to start from the base and work up that spine one vertebra at a time. And by having your toes up, what you're doing is you're activating. So you can start by feeling your quads as you push through. And then as you move up, your glutes, keep going. You're going to feel hip flexors. You're going to feel that core, but you want to keep the upper torso nice and quiet. And by keeping your toes up, digging your heels into the mat, you're activating all of those leg muscles. And that's really important because oftentimes people do this particular movement without activating their muscles. So hi folks, we're live on YouTube. People are up enjoying this beautiful day. Now I want you to take a deep breath, but we're going to go down one vertebra at a time, keeping your legs and every muscle engaged the entire way through. Just releasing slowly. We are not there yet. Go ahead and place your lower back on your mat. Take a deep breath and relax all of your muscles. Feet are going to go up into the air, and we're going to rotate them out. The closer to your body, you can activate a little additional hamstring movement. And then go ahead and take a walk. Beautiful clouds today, all sorts of little fluffy. It's just gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and just grab a hold of our core and exhale as we move our legs down very slowly.
Yeah, they used to.
Very, very slowly. Activating that core, feeling your hip flexors engaged. We're not there yet. Okay. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together into a butterfly. Your arms are going to come up. And you can either leave them shoulder width apart or you can connect them, whichever feels best, particularly for your back. And just open up. Feel the inner thighs. Feel the oxygen coming up and through your spine. And keep breathing, feeling your spine in alignment. Releasing your low back. Go ahead and just sweep your arms down. And you're going to go ahead and pick your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg long, pointing your toes. You're going to take your right hand to the floor. You're going to take your knee across your body, looking at your right hand. You're going to open up from your booty all the way through the glutes, up underneath the shoulder blade into your shoulder. And feel that energy and that oxygen going into the booty. And replace that. I want you to bring your left knee to your chest, pointing all 10 toes. Take a deep breath. Putting your left hand out on the floor. Take your knee across your body. Look back at your hand. Opening out the other side. That's also going to open up through your spine. Opening up your pecs. Your pecs, you can feel them opening up and releasing across. Now come back and just bring your knees to your chest and roll them around a little bit. a little bit. And release that low back. Now what I want you to do is take your fingertips behind your knees, round yourselves up, and we're gonna do a little, I think what we're gonna do to start with is we're gonna take the right over the left. And I want you to try to get your right foot flat. You might not be able to, but you wanna work towards that. So you can tell they're gonna work all the way through here. So you wanna lift up tall and look over that shoulder and lift as far as you can. This also will activate your vagus nerve, which puts you into that rested, relaxed state. It's a really good way to just release that. And look over that shoulder. You should be feeling it in that right booty. Beautiful. Oh, the clouds are just dancing. So beautiful. And really breathe into it. Now face forward and go ahead and take the right foot and put your pinky toe there. Deep breath. We're going to fold forward. We're going to just fold it down. Drop your neck. You're going to activate your IT bands. It goes from your hip to your knee. Breathe into it. Release that neck. And let's switch sides all the way. Try to get that left foot flat and towards you as you lift up, looking over that left shoulder, tall, lengthen your spine. Focus your energy from your booty all the way up your spine, out the top of your head. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Do not forget. Oh. Okay, they're off breathing or breathing or something. Okay. You know, it makes you realize when you sit out in nature how fortunate we are to just be able to gaze. We have so many trees here in Oregon, and you just think that they're all connected and they talk to each other. Fascinating. Now, pinky toe down, take a deep breath, and see if you can't fold forward. Now you're going to activate that left hip flexor. IT band, the whole bit, right? Glute, the whole team. Team booty. Okay, take a deep breath. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our right leg forward. And we're going to swing the left one back. As far as you can get your left one back. It may not be that easy. So whatever works for you, if you need to fold it, you can. But if you're folding that back leg, you're going to also get a stretch here in addition to here. But if that's not comfortable, you don't have to go there. So just play with where you want to put that back leg and where you want to put the forward energy. This is working your right hip. And
Really breathe, focusing into that hip, the energy flowing, the oxygen going, releasing and opening it up. Big breath. And we're going to switch sides. Oh, the clouds are coming in. I had my top down last night when I was on my way to a function, and I had to pull over because we had a big rain shower. It was like, whoops. So you want to go ahead and bend that left, and you want to organize that back leg. So either you can stretch it long if you want to. You can bend it if you want to. But you're breathing into the left side. All right, come on up. We're going to got a little breeze off the river. Well, I'm glad we had a burst of sunshine. It certainly made me feel good. So sit comfortably. If you'd like to sit this way, that's fine. If that's uncomfortable and you want to sit some other way, that's fine too. I just want you to get into a comfortable space. I want you to lengthen your spine. Let's see, how shall I sit today? I just crisscross here. But I want you to lengthen your spine. Think about those shoulder blades once they're down and squeezing together. And today we're just going to work on some simple box breathing. Really good to be balanced. This is a very balancing breath work. So you're going to inhale through your nose for the count of 4. You're going to hold on the top for 4. You're going to exhale through your mouth for 4. And then you're going to hold on the bottom for 4. So when we inhale up through our nose, we want to think about all the air expanding, big belly breathing, but think of it expanding around your entire body, okay? And so you're going to take a moment to push your shoulder blades down, squeeze them together, and then we're going to do getting our core in shape, right? So we're going to do that one set of inhale through our nose, 3 quick ones. So now we got our core down, we got our shoulder blades where we want. If you've got a wall, that's great, but you can create it without a wall. And we're going to close our eyes if you're comfortable with that. We're going to start just opening up all that expansion of oxygen through the nose for 4. You want to hold it on top for the 4. You want to exhale everything out for the 4. And you want to hold it there for the 4. Keeping those shoulders lovely and soft. Inhale up through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Hold. At your own pace. Do one more segment at your own pace. Just go back to your natural breathing. Open your eyes when you feel ready. I encourage you to have intention for your week. Mine is joy and joyful. I encourage you to do stretch at least 10 minutes every day. If not, if you can cram more in, please. Or maybe 3 different sets of 10 minutes. Think about doing your legs up the wall for 10 minutes. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go into my library and it says legs up the wall. It's about a 6-minute video. And also conscious breathing. Think about your breathing. So take the four square box breathing with you and practice that for a nice little balance during the week. I send you all of love and blessings. I'm going to be on an airplane Wednesday for about 2 days on the airplane, flying to Australia, and I will be doing some lives depending on my internet capabilities. Let's put it that way. So I'm not sure when or where, but I'll be getting some up. And worst case scenario, I might shoot some video on my phone and then upload it. So take a deep breath. Give yourselves a great big hug. Thank you for being here. Oh, I am Jina, the creator, founder, and Chief Energy Officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where everything is about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. If you enjoyed this, do click the like button. If you want to be a part of this amazing community, hit subscribe. And also, if you would like to know when we're going to be live, just hit that little bell. There's a little bell somewhere, a little ringer, and that's for notifications. Feel free to drop comments, to DM me about how your body's feeling, any challenges you might have, any things you might want to work on. Be sure and share with me so that I can get the team together and that we can create some amazing things going forward for this community. My love to all, and until next time, be flexible.